Hey YouTube, this is Ardwulf. Welcome back. We're on episode 51 of our playthrough of Dragon Age Origins, and we need to figure out where we're going here. Let's see. We have just stomped out a rather large quantity of Darkspawn in Redcliffe. I guess this is the direction we need to go, the direction of the castle. Actually, I have the impression that we may have gone totally the wrong way. Well, not exactly. Rather, we took a slight detour.
On it.
I think we have our plenty of inventory space here for the final run. I didn't realize that they were ranked in that way. The demons, that is. It's not like I've played much of this, you know. Alright. Boy, I wish I could throw more of those. Is that an emissary? It is.
On it.
Okay, do we have fireball? Yes, we do. That probably was not a really great idea, actually. I think we just probably incinerated some Redcliffe soldiers. Out of mana, there's a shock. That was a lesser Lyrium potion. No wonder that didn't work very well.
You should try while you can.
Bad day, huh? As you wish.
Oh, we've got one guy left. Okay, this was some bad playing right here. Alright, ooh, it is an Ogre Alpha. Let's see. Out of mana again. The end of that. Back to the staff. Amazing.
My lord, you're here. Thank goodness. He's inside with Riordan of the Grey Wardens, who arrived this morning just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Yeah, this looks urgent.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
One could get a lot more use out of the tactics functionality than I have gotten.
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
So,
What? Are we sure about that?
we
I mean,
marched all the way
actually-
across the country,
I
now we have to
ventured
march right
close
back.
enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
That's some bad intelligence right there. Alright, well, we need to march at once.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Maker preserve us.
But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
Okay.
Perhaps not. But what is important is that we know where the Archdemon will be. If we do not defeat the Archdemon, it will not matter if Denerim is saved or the Horde defeated. And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
Let's do it.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Okay, let's take a quick look at XP. Alright, what are we doing here? The final battle. What's this? Yeah, that's irrelevant now. Tomorrow you will march for Denerim. I'll speak to Riordan. Let's see where he's at here. So where the hell is he?
This should be easy enough.
Well, the only place I can see to go is the second floor here. Yeah, okay. He is in fact up here.
There you are. Let's go.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an Archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn? That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead. A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning, the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way. In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Of course, I did know that was coming.
Let's get started.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I. I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be. I know a great many things. How I know is not quite as important as what I am offering you, however. I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual, performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
What trickery is this?
It is old magic, from a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some might call it blood magic, but that is but a name. There is far more to fear in this world than names. From Flemeth, of course. I have known about it for some time. I did. Would you have believed me if I had been the one to tell you?
Yes, probably.
I have my doubts.
Well, maybe not.
Perhaps. But that price need not be so unbearable, especially if there is much to be gained. All I ask is that you listen to what I have to offer, nothing more.
All right. I, of course, know what's coming here, too.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process. Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
This sounds like a spectacularly dumb idea.
As you wish. Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will. No, you never will. This is all I ask in return for freeing you from the burden the Grey Wardens have placed upon you. Then you have decided?
Yeah, why
A
not?
wise decision.
So there can be sexy
Come to me
time.
then, and we shall make this last night together something to remember.
I'm so tempted to overlay some sexy music over this, like some Barry White or something. I find this incredibly awkward. The jerky cutscene animation maybe doesn't help, but even with perfectly flowing animation at 90 frames per second, that would be really awkward. More awkward than the sexy time scenes in the Mass Effect games, in my opinion.
We have gathered all the forces.
We've gathered all the ugly people of Ferelden. We will sacrifice them so that the attractive ones may live.
The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
There's the Archdemon. For it being a Dragon Age,
stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde.
there's awfully few
Gaze
dragons in
upon
this
them
game.
now, but fear them not. The man beside me is a native of Ferelden, now risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. He is proof that glory is within reach of us all. He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother, King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
So things are going poorly then. So I'm not sure how much wind-up there's going to be here to the final confrontation with the Archdemon. It's the first time you've gotten a black loading screen, which is actually kind of neat. Alright. Wait a minute here.
Destroy the fiends.
It's kind of cool that we finally get everybody in the fight. And I wonder why my frame rate's so low here. There's no reason it ought to be. And I'm quite certain that these guys are deliberately weak.
On it.
These guys are going down with one shot. It's kind of cool here that
This should be easy enough.
you get the entire party, your entire retinue of companions. We can justify that.
It's either you or me. It's gonna be me.
Now, of course, where am I headed here? We don't even really know. Except that it's not this way. I'll tell you that. These guys are really spread out. That's irritating because I cannot blanket the entire area with a fireball. That's Zevran. And we can only control ourselves directly. And a lot of my companions are really underleveled because I haven't touched them. So that's something to consider. That actually might be why these enemies, these like cannon fodder guys, are in fact acting as cannon fodder. Because the average party level right now has to be incredibly low. I'm gonna save the stone fist. Low on mana, Lyrium potion, lesser Lyrium potion, greater Lyrium, and we'll choke down the regular Lyrium potion. Yeah, shake and bake those guys. Yeah, for some reason this guy's way tougher.
This should be easy enough.
Actually, I think he's resetting or something is what it kind of looks like. Yeah. Alright, we've got like a bunch of our dudes back here in the middle of nowhere doing effectively not much. So I do have the impression that this is where we're supposed to go.
On it.
There's another guy that seems to be resetting. Yeah, okay.
On it.
Alright, looking at the map, I'm just not entirely clear where we're going here. The city. I notice we're also not really getting any loot. Where's all my guys going?
You forced our hand.
Where is everyone going, is my question. So I need to be down here. This is not at all clear where this is going to happen.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates.
I've
We're doing
managed to
better
run
than I
around like a jackass aimlessly who doesn't know where he's going.
Quickly.
Bloody nug runners. We're outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
Okay.
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention.
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you. Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Okay, we're taking
Yes.
Alistair, we're taking Wynn, and we're taking Liliana. It'd be cute to take like 4 tanks into this.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Ogren has led men into battle before.
Fine. Let's just move into the blasted main event already.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
Well, this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
So the Archdemon is next, is it? Part of me is glad that it has decided to leave me here at the gate, but the other part is apprehensive. It's not that I'm worried about it perishing necessarily. Let's face it, I will be alive long after it has turned to dust anyhow. Still, things have been so much more interesting since it activated me. Shame to end that, really. If it likes, well then, I suppose this is it. Have fun storming the castle.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last. The Arishok asked what is the Blight. I stand here looking into its eyes, and still I have no answer for him. But perhaps you do. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. We stand on the precipice before the greatest battle of our age. I wonder if the heroes of old ever felt like this. I am not afraid. We go to fight for a good cause, and there is nowhere else I would rather be. This day, we will forge a legend of our own.
Heading off to slay dragons without me, hmm? Fine, fine. Say hello to the Archdemon for me. He never writes anymore. It's rather distressing. And do watch your back. No getting eaten, unless you think it's really important, of course.
After all that, I will not be going with you?
I would still see this to the end, but so be it. Let us part ways now. You go your way, to your destiny, and I go my way, to mine. Go then, slay the Archdemon. Live gloriously and well.
Before we head after the Archdemon, I want to say something.
Are they all standing in line?
What she did is supposed to save us, but who knows if she can be trusted? Or if we'll even survive long enough to take that final blow. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side. Let's find this Archdemon then, and kick its ass. I hope most of the people were able to flee on ships before the war
Alright,
got here.
so let's, I guess we don't need cunning, so let's just load it all into magic. Take that passive ability, which would be nice. Achievement unlocked, Archmage. Neat. Alistair. Give him strength. We'll give him that. That could be useful, maybe. Win. You know, none of this stuff is really necessary for her exactly, but we'll give her that just for the sake of that. Dex. We want high Dex for her. Let's see. It's a passive ability. We'll take that. Alright, can we... Off we go. I guess it's not important particularly that we level up the other non-party companions at this time, since we're not probably going to do anything with them again. We'll venture forth. Where are we going? City gates. Okay, so we can go to the alienage or the market district. Where are we right now? Well, we're at the city gates. Let's go to the market district first. Presumably these are where the generals are. No wandering encounters this time. Now that there's like armed mobs floating about the city. That's amazing. Alright. So we have... Oh, we do have a... This is a random encounter, actually.
Is it just... or do you actually think you have a chance? Show me what you...
That's the end of that.
Victory!
Try to be merciful.
It's a large force of ogres to fight here.
Right.
I don't know that it's even worthwhile looting at this point. You know what? It is worthwhile looting for the potions. See, no, we are in the market district. This is not a random encounter.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
let's see. I'm not even sure where we're going here, but... Alright, Alistair's got some kind of hex on him or something. Alright, so we have that up. Let's look at winds, auras and stuff. She could use that. And where's that wisp? There we go. Liana needs a mode up. Alistair needs a mode up. Alistair's going to be shield cover, yep. No, actually it's not. It's going to be... Oh, it's one of these. Shield wall. Right? Shield defense. Character drops into a defensive stance that favors the shield. Bonus to defense. Take a penalty to attack. Right. We'll go with that. Alright. Harlock General. Oh, here's one of them. Have some of that. Oops.
Let's get some.
Okay.
As you wish.
I think we double healed Alistair there, but that's okay.
On your guard. This should be easy enough.
I try to be merciful.
Oh, we're down. That's no good. Okay, Alistair. Chug a health poultice. Win. Just cast your res.
I try to be merciful.
Okay, Liliana, switch weapons, please, and go engage this thing in melee. Chuck down the healing potion. That guy's tough. It's actually not that he's so tough, it's that you're fighting an ogre who's also reasonably tough at the same time. Axe of the Vashoth, two-handed, tier 5, a helm called Corruption Dragonbone. That might be something that we take a look at. Grandmaster Flame Rune. That's nice, but well, there's no way we're going to have an opportunity to do anything with that at this time. Let's look at this. Massive helmet, massive helmet. Okay, this is just better. So, might as well wear it. Now wait, what's this? Oh, wait, what's now? Was there another one that we had the opportunity to get? Redcliffe, the dwarves, the elves, the mages. Ah, okay. So we can actually call upon these guys. I would rather wait and do that against the Archdemon. I assume they're an expendable resource, so... Now, we do have a random encounter. How about that? Hold the gates. Hold on a second. What do we got here? We've got... Oh, wow. Okay, I guess we got a whole lot of points to distribute here. Okay, Master Combat Training. That doesn't do any real good. Well, this is actually really quite nifty. Ogren, what do you got? I don't know what he's got. Alright, he's using a two-handed sword. Sten is using a giant axe. Alright, the summer sword's probably better than what he's got, huh? No? Actually, it isn't. Alright, so I guess there isn't much in the way of equipment to use, so that's fine. Alright, Morrigan. Alright, 4 skills. Give her this, give her this. Shapeshifter, we'll give her Bear, we'll give her Spider, we'll give her Master Shapeshifter, which I believe is a passive, it is. And that, I think, improves the other shapes. Entropy is what she's got next. We will go to Sleep, we'll go Waking Nightmare, we will go Weakness, Paralyze, Miasma, and Mass Paralysis. That's nice. And we've still got tons of spells. Death Magic, Curse Mortality, Death Cloud, Affliction Hex. Okay, she's still got more to do. Next, what do we got here? Oh, more of these. Alright, so she's done. Ogren's probably got more points here. Alright, now I have no idea. We're going to go with two-handed, which he's got most of this stuff already. We got one. We've got all these Berserker items. Sten, what do you got? I think their gear was all automatically upgraded. He's also all two-handed. Or does this require 40 strength? There's literally nothing else to take here for him. We need 18 dex, 22 strength. The dex is not a problem. And he's still got one more, but I have no idea where to spend. I guess we'll do that. And the dog. Alright, strength. That looks good. and this officer. Reinforcements from the Darkspawn hordes are coming. If your defenders are not properly equipped or leveled up, get them ready quickly before the attackers launch their assault. Alright, so I think we're ready to go here. This is actually kind of a neat...
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Little side thing that I didn't expect. Alright, Morrigan, what do you got here? Shapeshifter's body explodes.
It's the memory of King Caleb!
Am I doing anything to this, Not visibly, no. Sten, what do you got? Massive chop would be great. Plant it on his ass. Okay. Two-handed sweep. Alright, that was tough, man. Of course, I'm not used to playing these characters either, by definition. So...
You cannot win! Now we get our hands dirty.
Alright, Morgan, what are you doing? Let's see here. Save that.
I am ready. I am your...
You're no match for my blade!
We can web.
You're no match for my blade!
Ability to react here is really small. Okay, and this guy is a Herlock Alpha. It's actually pretty nice. That's the end of that. Ogren, what are you doing?
Fear me!
No match for my blade!
He's chopping him down very handily. That's the end of that guy. I don't know what that was. I don't know what any of these things are. We can take that off. Sunder arms, hinder a target's ability to fight back. Of course, knock down. Which tends to be how these combats go. There's a lot less of that in Dragon Age 2. As far of it as I've played, which is up to like Act 2, I guess.
You did it. We defeated them.
Okay, so we managed. I have a feeling if you get guys killed here, that
shall I send word that the gates are secured?
Permanently killed, yes.
Right away.
That was kind of neat. Neat narrative trick they did there, routing you to a separate party. Of course, it's, in my case, the way I've approached this game is to play with pretty much one party most of the time, so that meant I wasn't particularly familiar with the abilities of some of the characters. And they gave me Ogren and Sten, who are basically the same character build-wise. This guy's gonna die right here. Brave, though. Give him that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thanks for softening it up, though. Dum dum dum. I totally knew that was going to happen. Alright, so we got one more palace district to handle. I think we have run this video quite long enough. Thank you very much. So I am going to bid you adieu for now. However, we will be back, and I really didn't think that I might be this close to the end of this, or I probably would have powered through it before. I'm guessing that we might get 2, maybe 3 more episodes out of this this run, and then we'll move on to Dragon Age Origins Awakening. So please subscribe, tune in for the next episode, and the remaining few that there will be in this series. Check out the content in the rest of the channel, of which there's quite a bit, and the amount there is still growing. Please like and comment if you would like to help out the channel, and I thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time.